up, people? Welcome to the Be Legendary podcast. This is a place where we will kill excuses, smash goals, and be legendary. I feel a little bit like Tupac, out on bail, fresh out of jail, legendary dreaming. Soon as I step on the stage, I'm hearing haters screaming. That's right, boys and girls. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I'm full. I've had my fair share. I'm sipping back on that HATERADE. You know why? Because if you got haters hating, you're doing something great. And that's what I want to talk about today is the opinion of other people. Something that has been a struggle for me in my life is my opinion that I had of myself and trying to structure my opinion of others that I felt were near and dear to my heart of me. And what ended up happening was I was never my true self. I tried to please, I tried to beg, barter, and steal for their love. And I had an analogy given to me one time that seems to make sense. It's by someone that's very close to me, and he says, you know, with these people, you're asking for these gold coins from them, and they don't have them. They don't have what you need. But you keep telling yourself, if I'm better, if I'm smarter, if I'm in better shape, if I have more money, if I'm a good boy, I'll get these coins. And they tell you, they show you, we don't have them, we'll never have them, we don't even know what it is. But you say, no, if I'm good enough, if I'm better, if I'm what you need me to be, if I'm exactly what you want, I'm going to get them. And that's not the case. And this podcast was designed for me to step out of that mold and to not care what other people thought and to be myself. I have dreams that keep me up in the dead of night, telling me I was made for a better life, as the lyrics of one of my favorite songs say. And it's so true. This podcast isn't just a depression session or talk session. It's a movement. Be legendary, being your best self. I've received a lot of phone calls, texts, emails, messages, even from somebody from my hometown who grew up with a disability. And he told me that 8 years ago, he wanted to ring in the bell. He rang the bell. He had to be revived because he didn't feel like he could live anymore. And he just reached out saying, thank you for what you're doing. And even though his problems and the struggles he's going through have gotten worse, he's become better. And that's how life is. Sometimes we wish it were easier. Gosh damn it, no. Be better. Better yourself, better your life, better your relationships. I didn't write the book on relationships. I'm not perfect in the sense of doing everything right that other people around me want me to do. But I am perfect because when I'm true to myself, I am my best self. And I'm where I'm at right now, and I can't change that. The actions, the things I've done or I haven't done have led me to right here, right in front of you, right in front of this camera, trying to just share my story as well as the stories of others. And that to me is perfection. People are going to hate. People are going to disagree. People are going to say whatever they say. But that's how I know I'm on the right track. If you aren't pissing people off, if you aren't making people mad, if people aren't saying you're dreaming too big, doing too much, working too hard, then you're not. You're not thinking big enough. I was once told a quote saying, if you help enough people get what they want, you'll get what you want. Which throughout my whole life has been love. It's been acceptance. It's been perfection in myself. And when I look outside of myself, I try to figure out what's wrong with me and what am I not doing, instead of realizing that everything inside of me is perfect. Maybe not in your eyes, maybe not in the eyes of other people, but in mine, because it's where I'm at. And lately, it seems to me, as I think back in my life, is I relocated to Arizona where I didn't really know anybody. I had to take a chance on me. Looking back, jobs I've had and routes I thought about going or should have went or didn't go, and things didn't work out, people would have thought, man, that's it. He would have made it by me settling for something that was less. But I knew deep inside I couldn't. And like I said before, man, after I filmed that first podcast, I didn't know how I was going to do number 2, number 6, number 7, number 58, number 103. I don't know all that. I can't see the light at the end of the tunnel. I don't know all the steps. But I had to keep going. And I've had to sacrifice family relationships being stronger. I've had to sacrifice friendships being stronger. I've had to sacrifice relationships. And that doesn't mean in life that you have to let everyone go, let everything go. That's not what it means. But if you want to do something extraordinary, you have to be in an environment and with the right kind of people. They say you are the equivalent of the 5 most people you spend time with. And how true is it that not only do you pick up on words they use or phrases they say or things they do, but you pick up on their belief system. And one thing for sure with me is I know I'm malleable, which is a good trait to have, and it can be, but it can also be a weakness. And so the 5 people I spend the most time with, I'm going to become them. And so the question once again comes around is, what are you and your 5 people doing? Are you making each other better, or are you making each other worse? And sometimes you cannot see the light at the end of the tunnel. Actually, most times you can't. It's using faith. It's centering yourself and really asking yourself, what, if I'm completely 100% honest with myself, what do I want? What do I need to feel alive? What do I want to accomplish? And that's what this is. This is something that I can't explain it really in words that would make sense in the English language. I just know deep in my heart that if I'm being true to myself, this is my calling. This is my avenue. This is my happiness. This is everything to me. And I recently got my first dislike on the videos and received, some hate, but that's all part of it. So what is it you need to do today that your future self will thank you for? Pay the price now so you can pay any price in the future. Life is all what you make it. You are the captain of your ship and the master of your fate. And how powerful is that? To know that it's all inside of you. That it doesn't matter what your parents think, or a significant other, or friends, or family, or strangers. To really find those gold coins you've been looking for, you're the one that has them. Nobody else has them. And once again, thank you guys for joining in. Please check out our podcast on youtube.com/AndreAndersonAz. Please like it, comment, or dislike it as if you want. It don't even matter. But if you found this beneficial, please share it. And we're going to have some more exciting things coming. I'm starting a group where it's just members only. I'll be sending out some more details on that. So remember, in life, you can be average, you can be basic, or you can be legendary. And I know I'm not going to fit in the molds of people and what they want from me. Fuck, dude. Damn it. Well, I hope it's good news. I was just filming an episode, but it got cut off.
Hi, Tyler.
Hey, TT. I hope you have...
This is your TT's fiance.
Oh.
We're celebrating with these martinis. We will be moving to Arizona as permanent residents